Can you hear me now? Kind of have to unmute the microphone. Good morning, beautiful people. Thank you all for popping into my random early morning live. Thanks. Scroll to the top. Say hello to my friends. Good morning, good morning. This makes me happy. You make me happy too. Fairbrick Studio. Thank you so much, Fairbricks. That was a beautiful artwork. I shared it on shared it on X. Brian shared it on X, and then I shared it with family Facebook because that was very beautiful. Thank you, Fairbricks, for all the support. Fairbricks, Minty Cactus. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Thumbs up, like. I was a little late because I don't want to make myself big. If you're watching on your phone, I'm sorry. I didn't like the way it looked. It looked huge. Karen, hello Karen. Thanks for stopping by. I understand people have to get ready for work. This is just a random pop-up. I woke up this morning and it was a random thought, and I need to get to work, but it's only 7:30 here, so let's hang out for a bit. And then I'll get to work. Local reviewer, thank you for stopping by. Heart's humble. Guys just want to chit chat before you start your day, huh? We got Mike's Adventures. I bet you want me to make myself big, don't you? You were probably watching on the phone. Happy to see you have fun. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is random. I have some books here. I've got notes. If you guys see, 26 seconds. Look at me go. If you guys have seen Bo's RV, thanks for coming in. We got 7 watching, 7:30 in the morning. I didn't feel like starting work yet. And if you have seen the greenhouse or our videos, and most of you have, that greenhouse recent one has almost 300 views. It's our 8th most popular currently. Anyways, I don't know where to put all these plants or the spacing. I think the spacing is what I'm researching now. I want to give it adequate space. So I am learning how much space. We are trying I am trying full-grown honeydew, cantaloupe, and watermelon this year. So I have a lot to learn on top of everything else. We'll let a few more people, everybody's popping in. You guys are great. The support, the community. I woke up this morning and looked at our weather. We're 57 degrees today. But Saturday and Sunday night, we are hitting 32. Saturday and Sunday night, 32. So I'm on hold, putting anything else outside in the old garden. I am over Old Man Winter. We are going to do our Sunday hangout this week. I will repeat that later, but we are going to cancel Memorial Day weekend next week. Because hopefully those cold weather temps will allow me to get some work done. And our Sunday hangouts, by the time you set up, tear down, you're looking at an hour or two. So we will probably cancel Memorial Day weekend. Everybody get out in nature, please, and thank you. Have fun your way. But when I woke up and I saw those temperatures, 32, my heart dropped. I'm not going to let it affect my mood. We turn that frown upside down. I may not can go in the ground, but we have books. We have all the seeds. I rubber banded what the trays were. It's written on there with the seed packet, so I can go back to the packet if I can put it in front of the camera. So just a bag I got going on right now. Did some planning last night. I read oregano is toxic to pets. So then that tells me there's pets all around on the property. So the oregano, if that's the case, has to go in the old garden because it's fenced. So I'm already planning this garden. Like I said, if you're just coming in, 32 degrees Saturday night, 32 degrees Sunday. Let's turn this frown upside down, get planning, because next weekend, this weekend should be it, guys. Please let it stop. Scrolling back up because Evie Mux wants to scroll for me. I don't want to miss you, beautiful people. It's coming in and saying hi this morning. Karen, Hearts Humble, Fair Bricks. We have Minty Cactus. Pardon me, I'm still waking up. Minty Cactus, Fair Bricks, Rebecca Touched by Yarn. How you doing, sweetie? Oh my God, awesome hard work from Mel. I little too ambitious here, but I want to see what I can do. What I can do and what I can learn from. If the watermelons don't take, then I know. I am doing some in the greenhouse too. And I have some I'm doing a sugar baby in a pot. I want to try doing a watermelon in a pot. So yeah, I'm doing a variety. Some are in the pot, some are in the greenhouse, some are in the old garden. Catnip, I learned, like shady areas. And that's a perennial. So I was asking everybody, what do I put on Medicine Hill? We have lemon balm, 2 lemon balm plants, a peppermint, a ginger mint, and a feverfew. But then I have some strawberry plants and this wild geranium thing I'm trying to figure out at the bottom, and it's kind of shady there. And I learned that the catnip can go down there. It's kind of like a mint anyway, so they'll all be friends on, is what I will call it, Mint Hill, except for the feverfew. I want to try chocolate mint. Everybody keeps talking about chocolate mint, so I do want to find a chocolate mint. Good morning, Oki's Eden. I'm not ignoring you. I keep looking at your name. Say good morning. Hello, Oki. Random pop-up. Random thought this morning. I saw the temps, and that's not going to get me down. Let's go live. Let the community connect. Say good morning. Spread some love. Talk about our gardens. You guys can correct me if I say anything incorrect. This is my 5th year doing it, and every year I push myself to the limit. Mike, Simply Debbie Sue, good morning, sweetie. How are you? I'll finally be planting Memorial Day weekend. We have a week and a half before Memorial Day weekend, right? So yeah, that'll allow us to finish preparing the food for us, and I can start going in the ground after I check the 10-day after this weekend. So yeah, we'll do our Sunday hangout. It might even be in here, considering it's going to be 32 degrees Saturday and Sunday night. Today's high's 50, but it's sunny. 57 maybe. Oh, and a chance of snow Saturday night. Didn't mention that. I'm not believing it, but with 32 temps, it's possible. I could show you guys snow Sunday morning. So, yes, we are in control of our emotions, and I am not going to let myself get that down. We can do research. I have books here. You guys can tell me. So far with the melons, it looks like I can see even sugar babies want like 24 the watermelon sugar babies I think want like 24-inch spacing. The big cantaloupe's going to have to be at least 24-inch spacing. The honeydew said 12-inch spacing, 12 to 24. And I understand there's a thing called, I need to read my book, but I have a book called Square Foot Gardening where you can grow more in less space. I need to go through that book. But I have been I'm sorry I'm not watching everybody else's videos, but I do have research to do. If you saw the plants, they have to go somewhere, and I have to give them space. The barrage wants 12 inches. The cabbage, 18 inches. I think that's a lot. I think I can get by with a foot apart in the cabbage. And I'm going to scroll through. Please tell me if I'm wrong. You guys are experts. This is my 5th year experimenting. I don't do it. If I focused on one plant, I could become an expert. But I've always been told, jack of all trades, expert in none. I want to know a little bit out of all of it. So I need to make sure, but it seemed oregano was toxic to pets, full sun perennial, so it can go in the old garden. I'm doing echinacea this year. It's a full sun perennial. Apparently it's going to have pretty flowers. And since it's a perennial, I kind of want it in the old garden so I don't have to worry about it getting tilled or anything. Catnip, like shade, like I said, Medicine Hill. Some other shade herbs ideas I found. Parsley, dill, cilantro, mint. My broth. See? There's so much. Let's catch up on chat because I already see we're about 5 minutes behind. But everybody's connecting, saying good morning, enjoying a cup of coffee. Yep. Going in the ground Memorial Day. I really hope, but I'm checking the 10-day. I can't even rely on that with temps this week 32. Not happy camper. I'm ready to play outside, but let's just plant, I can still plant it. Karen, Simply Debbie Sue, Rebecca Touched by Yarn. We have Fair Bricks, Okies Eden, Michael's Adventures, Minty Cactus is in the house. Everybody saying hello. Thank you, thank you. I tried melons, got 2 small ones last year. They do make local reviewer. Last year I did sugar baby watermelons. I got several sugar babies. They're smaller, they're sweeter, and they tasted great. So we got probably 3, I think that was ripe enough, or 4 good sugar babies. That was my first year trying watermelon. And this year I found sugar cube cantaloupe. And I can grow, this is my first year, so for cantaloupe we're doing full grown, Hell's Best, and the sugar cube. Full grown honeydew, I think. And then watermelon, I'm doing the sugar babies and the yellow watermelon from the KMAC. And I'm still doing sugar pumpkins. I'm not trying full grown pumpkins. Last year I got a lot of sugar pumpkins. It's actually a very popular video. I think that's how I met Okies Eden. He's seen the pumpkin video or something last year. And I connected with all the wonderful gardeners and homesteaders. I grew watermelon. Me too, for the first time. I did the sugar babies. They were great. Yes, Mint Hill. I think I like that. Except there'll be a feverfew, but kind of like that. Medicine/Mint Hill. Blonde Traveling Gypsy. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Thank you for popping in. I'm still within my 5-minute goal. We're just talking plants, spacing. I got to figure out where all this is going. Because it's growing. Oh, and squash. Yep, I was looking at squash. Apparently, I grew butternut squash. And I think based on research, that's going to really take a lot of space. So I think I'm also going to try, whoa, seeds and plants everywhere. We're going to try an early prolific straight neck. So I'm going to try to grow straight neck squash. The butternut squash is taken off. And I need to redo zucchini if they didn't take it. I know I got 4 trays in the house. We're 2 in the house, 2 in the greenhouse I'm working on. So I need like a melon patch. I need like a squash patch. Want to try the 3 sisters with the corn, but I think I only want to do like maybe 2 stalks of it. Maybe in the back have a 3 sisters section, just 2 of them, because the beans need to go back on the trellis. We'll figure it out. See, this brain don't stop, so I figured I'd talk to you guys. Let me know if I'm saying anything incorrectly or you guys have any advice. Hello, beautiful chat. I know we have a great chat. I love this. You guys are all awesome. All the support. I think I got the results of our 3-hour live. So I think our hours, it was 22:47. So we need about 750. And this is amazing. I told Brian we have to start thinking do we do members only videos or members first videos? What are the perks if there's a membership? What little icon emoji things. I mean, he made his Whack-A-Troll back in the day, so I'm pretty sure he has a Whack-A-Troll already done. But I don't know, now the brain's really turning. I rooted my chocolate mint over the winter. It's awesome. It's hard to find here, so good to keep it going. Yes, my ginger mint came back. If you've seen in the video, I wasn't sure if my ginger mint was coming back. The ginger mint's coming back. But if I can find a chocolate mint, everybody keeps talking chocolate mint. It can go on Mint Hill too. They could all just blend, and peppermint's expanding. It's just going to take over. Hearts, humble, Mike's rock hounding huntress. Good morning, sweetie. How are you? 6 minutes behind. Fail. I'm going to be listening while driving. I appreciate that, Blonde Traveling. For those coming in, I just had a random thought. I woke up, looked at my weather, put my head down and said, nope, we're going to turn this frown upside down. Let's connect with the community, talk plants. You guys can let me know your knowledge because I am new. 5th year and I'm not a master of anything. I give plants love and they produce. I learn so much every year doing this. Sean's Texas Car Depot, how are you today? Thank you. I know everybody's working. It's a weekday, but you go do you. I appreciate you just popping in and giving the thumbs up. I think all plants that travel should be 1 foot apart in my opinion. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I think I can get by with a lot of stuff being 1 foot apart. Because some of it's going in the trough too. I have troughs in the greenhouse that I need to fill. Right now it's being used for storage because I have too many plants in the greenhouse. So I kind of have a plan with that too. One trough, I think I'm going to try a sugar baby watermelon and get a trellis and make it climb up. And then maybe one of the yellow parts because it's going to need room. And then maybe we'll do a tomato trough, maybe a squash trough, a pepper trough, a cabbage and onion trough. Cabbage and onions are friends. And then I need a trough, carrots, radishes, turnips. And then the trough outside that you saw on the food forest, normally I put more lettuce in there. And I think we're building a second trough because I want to try asparagus this year. But I want to find the asparagus root ball because doing it from seed, it's going to take a lot. We're behind on chat. Fail, Tiffany. Echinacea will bloom the second year. I know. But I wanted to find a good spot because once it does its thing, it's permanent. So I'm kind of thinking in the old garden with the elderberry. Got elderberry and a thimbleberry out there. The bed straw. Pots and pots of peppermint. Put some broccoli out there. Strawberries are out there. Overwintered onions. My overwintered onions worked. Have a good day, Simon. Thanks for popping in. And that was 7 minutes ago, so he's already gone. Cheers for a great harvest. Let's hope. Let's hope. It's 56 degrees here and raining. Our high is 57. It was 40. Yeah, it's like 47 now. High 80s here. You're funny. Awesome, Tiffany. I'm trying. And I want to share. I mean, if you guys can learn something about the friends, like I said, the basil's getting planted around the tomatoes. Even in the trough, there'll be a few basil plants. Basil goes around the peppers and tomatoes. Onions always go around the cabbage. And dill goes with the cucumbers. My pumpkin vines are almost 10 feet long. My pumpkin sugar seedlings are probably that tall by now. 32 for 2 nights. I'm not happy about that. I planted 52 pepper plants and grouped them close together to protect stems from getting down blown with these gales. That's a great idea. See, that's one thing about, and I want to look more about this book, because if you plant them more closer together, it's less weeds I have to deal with. Which brings me to my next subject. I'm not a big fan of weed cloth. I have some down. But you guys see the area I'm trying to do? And there's weed cloth. So I am highly considering, when it gets done getting tilled and I'll mark off sections, of using weed cloth. Because that's going to be a lot of work. Just thinking ahead, right? The universe said, here's some more cold weather with a chance of snow Saturday night. So, fine, bring it. I'll do my planning. And then when I can get out there, it'll be time to rock and fire. Okay, the kids threw a pumpkin out in the field one year. The next year, we had a pumpkin patch growing there. Plant as much corn as you can as they help pollinate each other. Yes, hearts humble. And then I learned last year, my spacing between rows were good, but the plants were too far apart. So I need to put my corn plants closer together and keep my rows like I did, maybe a foot apart or something. But they weren't close enough to pollinate last year. And no, I grew the right kind. It was the year before I grew the wrong kind. I just wanted to let you all that I'm crocheting today and watching chat. Yay! I hope you're doing very well, Rebecca. Hey, I could show all these comments. I could make myself big. I could show all these comments. Evie Mux has the power. 5 minutes behind, Tiffany. Straighten up. I wait for the pepper plants to get about 6 inches high. Top them off so they get bushy. Top them off. I know to pick the blooms. I pick the blooms when it gets too early. I learned that. And the suckers off the tomato plants. Are we allowed to just thumbs down for the funny? I don't care what you do. You are your own man. It's my first year growing radishes. Radishes are super simple. Radishes I can get. My issue is that sometimes I don't plant them deep enough. So then I have to go back and cover with dirt, or they get a split in them. Sounds crazy good, Tiffany. Tiffany's nuts. Tiffany, I think we have 12 trays. And most of those sales had 2 in each, and I saved them all. Here's my baggie of what I've done. I can't even go in the troughs because I'm using it for room. And some trays were done more than once, like the beans and the peas. It seems like all the popular foods to grow in the garden are TEH veggies. I wish I could grow chicken tenders or spaghetti. Oh my goodness. You can find something to grow. There's an herb for your tea. Lemon balm's very good for you. Might need to get a starter plant. So far, I have not been successful with my lemon balm seeds or my zucchini. The micros, I think, have finally sprouted, and my pepper tray is not sprouted. I have a big pepper tray. Probably did there's probably 100 seeds in that tray of just different peppers. Rockhound radishes are great. You can quick harvest, plus the greens are delicious. Don't even eat the greens. I do have a lot of raspberry leaves and strawberry leaves I'm considering picking and drying for a tea, or just adding some strawberry and raspberry leaves to my water. That's got to be very beneficial as well. So I don't even know they would grow like that. Always watch for snakes around berry bushes. Snakes deskin themselves on thorns and protect their young. Yeah, there's a little strawberry pot. I think I've seen a snake in there once. One year we found a frog. Another year we found a snake. Pumpkins are easy to grow, especially sugar pumpkins. LOL, win the week. I wish I could too. My sunflowers are almost 6 feet tall. Wow! I think I have 4 out of the 5 sunflowers I planted. And they're probably a good foot tall. That's awesome, Uki. Everybody's here. The greens from the radishes are edible. Thanks. Yeah, I hadn't done that. That'd be good. I'm trying to eat better. Have a great day, Tiffany. Bye, Karen. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, we eat radish, beet, and turnip leaves. So I really don't eat the radishes and the turnips. I give those to the people that stay here. Beet, and we don't grow beets. I will do radishes and turnips though. And turnips go good in like a pot roast beef stew. Radishes, if it's chopped real fine, I've put it in a salad. So I guess I'm trying to eat better. The hard thing is getting pumpkins to stop growing where you don't, no doubt. I have a pumpkin video. Maybe the 4th most popular long form we've done, I think, was of the pumpkin patch. I am doing better concerning my head cold. Good. Okay, I have so much marigold seeds these days. I have to give them away to friends. Yeah, I'm not big on marigolds. They attract pollinators, but I don't use it for any teas. I probably could. I'm not big on the marigolds. I'm not big on flowers. Barrage has benefits, and it's going to be a pretty blue flower. You can grow wildflowers to attract the pollinators. We're going to have sunflowers because I can use those seeds. But I really am not interested in growing it if I can't eat it or use it for medicine. Just not a flower person. I don't want flowers. I want herbs. Lavender's flowers. So you can plant lavender. Awesome tips. The deeper you plant, no cracks in the radishes. And I planted in a pepper garden for hotter radishes. Nice. Maybe I can grow mullein tea. I know, it's so hard. Around here, there's mullein everywhere, Scott. I can go outside right now and show you a few patches without even leaving it's everywhere. And we have that big one, maybe a video or a picture about it, but there's also a mullein tincture we take. I put a link, I did a post one day about mullein tincture that we get off Amazon, but I do prefer doing the teas and drying the leaves. There's a mullein plant. You can get mullein seeds. It just sucks growing in your area. I didn't find much mullein when we were in the southeast. My lemon balm refuses, mine does too, Minty. My lemon balm refuses to grow, and I even added more of them. I watered less, like you said, still nothing. I don't have anything either. I don't know. I'm struggling to get a lemon balm this year. Do you have a nursery? Let's play. Let's look. I can do it. Do you have a nursery nearby? You might have to get a starter plant. I think I'm going to the plant nursery to see if I can find a chocolate mint and a lemon balm. And I need asparagus roots. See, we can play with the computer. I need to be researching, guys. You guys are so much fun. I'm harvesting Swiss chard. I haven't done that either. I have the seeds for it. I'm learning what I like and what I eat, and I'm not sure we'll eat Swiss chard or kale or beets. There are some things we just don't eat. I'm not a flower person either unless they're beneficial. Exactly. There are plenty of I love flowers, and there are plenty of flowers. I mean, even your dandelions. Plenty of flowers that are beautiful, medicinal. I don't really need... Sorry. Pumpkin seeds are good to bake and eat. Yes. Oh, I can do that too. Practicing, people. Lemon balm needs little soil. Minty... Hey, dude, don't be... I cannot. Lemon balm needs little soil. Minty love. Best in well-drained containers and soil about 8 inches in depth. Keep moist with spray bottle watering. That's what I'm afraid of. Maybe they got too wet. But I am struggling with my lemon balm seeds as well. I have 5 softball-sized pumpkins now. So the manual pollination worked. I have not done manual pollination yet. I've watched Okie do it with his pumpkins, and I've watched Minty do it with the squash or zucchini. Don't eat yellow zucchini. That cracked me up. But she's pollinated her squash, and you pollinate your pumpkins. I have not taken a brush and actually pollinate. I might try that. I have a bee balm growing this year. Awesome. Kale make good kale chips. I know, and I'm trying to eat better. I'm not getting any younger. Yep, thinking I need to plant, then I keep one alive. Once you get one, Minty, you can harvest and propagate like you do peppermint or anything else. Once it gets big enough, you can harvest and then start another plant. But I think I do want one starter plant, and then, like I said, let it grow, propagate it in water, and then I can have mini lemon balms. I'm about done with the seeds. I think I've tried 2 batches. I could be wrong. I could be impatient. Like I said, I'm waiting for my pepper tray too. Oh, I love the fragrance of bee balm, and them hummingbirds appreciate it too. Bee balm. I have lemon balm. Maybe the same, maybe not. Hey, I'm caught up. I have to do with both types of squash because we have the wrong types of bees. Interesting. That's good to know. Alright, what else do we know, guys? Do we have any advice for me? Other than stop starting seeds? I know the cabbage and the onions are going together. Butternut squash needs room. I'm going to need a melon hill. Look, I'm all caught up. 5 people watching. I appreciate everyone stopping by. We have an organic gardening cold climate. See, I need to read this one too. Books. Always good to have books. Tells us our frost date. Yeah, last mean frost date. May 12th. I guess they're not too far off. And it tells me when to plant. I'm not doing it by seed. Anybody have any advice for me other than slow down? Relax. Varieties for a small garden. Seed companies. It's a nice little book. Ooh, leeks. There's even a companion planting section. Bee balm is a companion to tomatoes, improves growth and flavor. Really? So if you have bee balm, plant it near your tomatoes. Do you guys have any questions? There's likes, dislike. Yep, that's what I thought. Everything's jiving with what, they're not wrong. Could do the parsley. Parsley likes asparagus. There's all kinds of information, guys. Oh, borage. The borage is a companion to tomatoes, squash, and strawberries. Improves growth and flavor and deters tomato worm. So we know where we're putting the borage. I have 2 borage plants going. Started from seed. 4 sunflowers. I know they'll probably go near the corn, the pumpkins. Let's not get too behind on chat, people. Fragrance, yeah, and the bee balm is good for tomatoes. Stay adorable, gardeners. Got to go outside and weed whack my yard. Have a wonderful weekend ahead, y'all. Much love from Michigan. Much love from Michigan. And keep an eye on your weather, rock hounding. I don't know where this cold front's coming in. We have a slight chance of snow Saturday night and Sunday night, a low of 32. So if you don't have things to cover your plants, you might want to get a big trash bag handy. I am going to go shopping in just a bit after I take the kid to school. You have fun, Minty. I'm so glad we popped by. Everybody's laughed and carried on. We've been on 33 minutes. And morning, Chef Civvy, how are you? We are just going over my gardening ideas, where things are going, companion planting. Oh, you could also do the dill with the cabbage. Always put the dill with the cucumbers. Ooh, the cabbage moth, huh? Mint, companion to cabbage and tomatoes. So I do have 7 mint pots. We do have it on the hill in the ground. But I have 7 pots of peppermint ready to be distributed where necessary. They are in containers because mint spreads, so that's why they're in pots. But I could put those around the cabbage outside. Apparently mint deters white cabbage moth. Morning, Chef Civvy. Everybody saying hi. Yeah, that's what this says too. Peppermint, plant among the cabbages. They'll be in pots. It repels the white cabbage butterfly. Rosemary. You guys know I'm growing rosemary. I'll have several rosemary plants. Oh yeah, that's why the we have one on what we're going to call Mint Hill, I think, because I'm going to put catnip in it. We have one plant, it just does its thing. And then I have 7 pots that I left outside. They overwintered, so they're coming back. So I have 7 pots of peppermint I can distribute where I need to. The rosemary is a companion to cabbage, beans, carrots, and sage. It deters the cabbage moth, bean beetles, and carrot fly. Fascinating. So much to learn, so little time. So why not go live and chat, smile at each other? Cold weather coming, but we can still plan. Oh yeah, I need to like harden the peppers. I did that last year. Even though they're in the greenhouse, I don't think we have to do it as much. So how is everyone doing? I love rosemary. Very low maintenance, very easy. I propagated, I bought my little root ball, planted it. I did cut my 3 sections there in water to propagate more, so then I'll have 3 more rosemary plants. And I'll just keep doing that and propagating, getting as many plants as I need. Thank you all for popping by. I also have healing herbs and spices. It's an encyclopedia. I would like to know, is rose oregano really toxic to pets? I did not know that. I did not know. So I got to be careful where we plant oregano, right? Because you don't want your plants, your animals grabbing something they shouldn't. But oregano is good for us. My 2 shrubs died during the ice storm. Oh, I think minty cactus's rosemary shrub died too. It's easy to grow rosemary though. You can go to your local grocery store. The first time I did it, I just got those pack of herbs, took the bottom sets of leaves off, rooted it in water. And then, but it didn't root in water. I failed at that one. My basil took off, but my rosemary didn't. So this time I bought one of those ones in the grocery store. It's organic root ball. I planted it. It was so big. If you're at the Sunday hangout, you saw. So after the live, I trimmed it up and I got 3 more starting. Yeah, I read that somewhere that it could be toxic to pets. So that's one thing you have to look at your plants. You know, it can interfere with medication. Some are toxic to pets. You don't spray peppermint oil. I make a peppermint air freshener, but you don't spray that anywhere near the cat stuff because peppermint oil is toxic to pets. So if somebody says oregano is, I'll do more research to make sure, but I think it just needs to be locked up. I am learning a lot. Yay! Me too. It's fun to visit you guys. I need to get a new rosemary this morning too. See, we're all making lists. I need a chocolate mint and a lemon balm. I think I can fit on 1 more plant in between my 2 lemon balm plants. Oh yeah, I was looking at shade veggies too because we have the shady area. So I might do a pot of spinach, lettuce. I already got a pot of lettuce going. Might start a pot of spinach. And you can put arugula in there. They're kind of shade veggies, and if I put them in the shade, maybe they won't go to flower. See, so much to learn, so little time. But we can plan if Mother Nature wants to mess around with our forecast. A medicine maker's handbook. See how much I want to learn? I don't have time. Will somebody clone me? Honestly, I don't think I could deal with 2 of me. I really don't. There's herbal syrups, dry plant infusions. Nice. There's more books. I just didn't feel like getting them all down. What is chocolate mint used for? I'm not sure. I would think that it would, it'd be like the most mint, like peppermint, soothes your stomach. You can use it for nausea or something like that. Can clear your sinuses. I actually have a peppermint article. Can we pull it up? Let's play. Thank you all for watching and bearing with me. Oh, I can see myself too. So let's see what my peppermint article is called. 5 reasons to explore the peppermint plant. And I would think the peppermint, same with the ginger mint, chocolate mint. I actually have one on lemon balm too. Oh yeah. Let's do a quick disclaimer. Move you up here. I'm playing. I could do the link if somebody wants to pop on. Where's my disclaimer? Oh yes. Information on this website and in this video is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended for medical advice, and it does not take place of medical advice or treatment by a physician. Readers should consult their own doctor, qualified healthcare professional for specific health concerns and questions. In every article, I also put at the bottom when I'm doing the plant stuff like peppermint safety for people who should not. It's tolerable by most people, but under certain medications it may not be. So peppermint can be used in a variety of ways. It's easy to harvest and dry. It's easy to maintain and propagate. It's easy to find and grow. And studies suggest peppermint may help with digestive issues, oral health, headaches, sinus congestion, and boost energy, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial. I can let you guys read that, but you notice it's in your mouthwash, it's in toothpaste, you can read the article. There's also, while we're on the subject of mint, I researched and wrote one called Using Lemon Balm to Calm the Mind and Body. And it goes over some of the health benefits of lemon balm. There's one on morels. We made a healthy soda using ginger bug. We had that experiment 2 years ago. So there's one if you're interested in making the ginger bug and making your own soda from your ginger bug. And there's one on mullein and mushrooms. That's under the plant section. So yes, let's put you down. You can go to havefuninnature.com and read all about it. Alright, back to my chat. Have you ever had rhubarb? We have a big rhubarb patch, and I think my sister makes strawberry rhubarb jam out of it. I do not mess with it. I don't have to do anything to it. It just comes back and looks beautiful every year, and she maintains the rhubarb. That's the one plant I don't know. Oregano causes diarrhea and vomiting to dogs, cats, and horses. Thank you, Chef. That's what I thought. So the old garden area has a fence around it that will keep the pets out. I think that's where oregano is going. Because it is a perennial, so I don't want to leave it in the greenhouse. I don't go in the greenhouse and water in the winter. There's too much snow. So when I overwinter something, it's got to be outside so it still gets moisture, whatever. I would love to sit around and read books too, but someone needs to work and clean the house and be a... Right? No one's cloned me. If my husband's listening, sure, write it on the cremation can or the box, but only one person. One person. But I have so many dreams, so much to learn. Chocolate mint is great as a tea. I do peppermint tea, lemon balm tea, the ginger mint tea. I would assume chocolate mint would probably have the same kind of medicinal properties as peppermint. That's why we got on that little spiel. When I was a kid, I remember my dad had planted catnip and peppermint. And catnip's good for us too. I think that's in my hiking bag. My little plant chart. Catnip's good for you too. I think Blonde Traveling Gypsy said she liked catnip as a tea. It was stress relief, if I'm wrong. I think it was you that said it was good as a tea, and it was a good stress relief after our hard day's work. So I think I'm going to throw some catnip at the bottom of that hill. I am going to have a read of them. And only some mint are toxic, I just don't remember which ones. Yeah, I know, like the animals, they know better than to go eat the peppermint. They know that they don't want that. They stay away from some plants. The turkey, the lemon balm is good for animals. Like, there was one point I realized the wild turkeys were getting into my lemon balm plant, so I caged it. And then I had a thought. Wildlife needs to eat too. So if it's good for my cat, if it's good for the dog and the turkey, and you want to take a bite of the lemon balm, so be it. I can put one in the old garden area to where the animals can't get to that one. But animals need to eat too. And most of them know what not to eat. But I would be afraid to leave the oregano out there, because I'd be afraid when I get into it. I went camping with a friend one year and she bought a bunch of rhubarb. It was delicious by itself. You love it all by itself. Maybe I'll try it. I probably have tried it. Alright, what else do I need to know or do? So I guess in the book, what can go around the melons? Wouldn't I need something around the melons? Oh, wow, they have much information. I've never grown full-grown melons. So this should be rather interesting. First time for everything, right? You're not going to tell me. Going to make me search the interweb. Oh, and our potatoes. We are sprouting potatoes. I got garlic sprouted too. So much to do. Yes, you did say you love catnip tea. Yep, I'm going to grow catnip. I think I'll put some in Medicine Hill and then some in the old garden. And that way, if the animals mess up my herbs, I'll have some protected for myself. But why not share with wildlife? So I took that cage off the lemon balm. I can root more lemon balm. If the turkeys feel like they need some on their gut, fine, take it. I had strawberry rhubarb in a pie when I was little. That's it, LOL. It's funny you mentioned strawberry rhubarb. I think she makes a jam. And rhubarb crisp is amazing. Rhubarb's the plant that we don't eat the leaves, we just eat the stalk. Okay. I'm remembering. We've been on 48 minutes. You guys are awesome. What else we need to know? Any other suggestions for me? Can't even tell you how many tomato plants I've started. I know to remove the suckers. And I need to do Matt's 5-gallon bucket challenge. I have not done that. Need to start the straight neck squash seeds. We already got butternut growing like crazy. Cauliflower. What do we know about cauliflower? It would probably require maybe a foot of space, a foot to 18 inches like the cabbage, right? Cauliflower is probably similar to the broccoli. Guys, tell me if I'm wrong. The shade perennials. Yeah, see, I think I'm going to put some lemon balm and catnip in a little pot, too. We'll see. Shade herbs. Yeah, you want broccoli 15 to 18 inches apart. Oh, and I'm doing echinacea, full sun perennial. Never grown cauliflower, or I tried last year, it did not work out for me. And I am a weirdo, though, because I love Brussels sprouts. Yep. How I can, we have a sprouting jar. I started doing the microgreens. So last year we started broccoli sprouts. It's just when they're done, you have to go ahead and eat it, add a little to your salad. So that's how I got my broccoli, was through broccoli sprouts. But I'm trying to eat better. What is everyone's plan this weekend? Anyone have any advice for me? Other than, breathe, lady, breathe. Okay, so the encyclopedia. What other herb? The dill can go with the cucumbers. The basil can go with the peppers and tomatoes. Did start onions. Echinacea. There's something else I'm growing weird. Oh, thyme. Thyme's not weird, but I forgot where I put my thyme last year. What else? Oh, cumin. I want to say I have some cumin seeds going. See what happens when you do too much? Hello, foraging. How are you? I know, I was trying not to bounce. I really have fun talking to you guys. Looks like there's 5 people watching. I really don't want to keep anyone, so please start your day. Go on. I thought about ending it. Caraway. What's caraway? Barrage. I do have 2 barrages, and I was going through books foraging, and I have an organic gardening in Montana type little guide here. Where did it say my barrage? Oh, barrage can go with the tomatoes. Because you missed the part where I said I don't want meaningless flowers. I want something medicinal, edible. I don't think I need a bunch of marigold, you know, something that I'm not going to use when I can grow lavender, rosemary, peppermint, basil, barrage, sunflowers. 4 of my sunflowers are still going. Where is that section? Barrage. Hold on, I get back to you. Barrage, companion to tomatoes, squash, and strawberries. Improves growth and flavor. Deters tomato worm. I think I need to plant more barrage. You see how many tomatoes we have? Catnip, you can plant in borders. It deters flea beetle. I don't have a flea beetle problem here. Oh, and somebody mentioned bee balm foraging. Bee balm is a companion to tomatoes, growth and flavor. Normally I put my basil with it. The basil improves growth and flavor, repels flies and mosquitoes, and dislikes rue intensely. Sage, yes, I have sage going. My sage, you can plant with rosemary, cabbage, and carrots. Keep away from cucumbers. Deters cabbage moth and carrot fly. And my peppermints in pots foraging. I got 7 pots of them because I can just stick them out, leave them outside, and let them overwinter and they come back. So I have 7 pots so far I can distribute. I can get more peppermints taken off. You can propagate peppermint easy. But peppermint planted among the cabbages. So I think I'm going to put pots in the corners of the cabbage. It repels the white cabbage butterfly. Now let me get back to chat. There's so much, so much. Yes, please, everyone connect, say hello. Chevril. So much to learn. An herb. I have borage going, echinacea going, sunflowers growing. I could start another lavender. I don't know. See? Ah, foraging, minty cactus, blonde traveling. When I was younger and we grew cauliflower, it was about a foot apart, and once the little cauliflower head started, we would pin the leaves up with a clothespin to cover the head. What an awesome idea. Thank you, blonde traveling gypsy. That's very helpful. Cauliflower didn't take last year. Borage is edible all the way. I read that. So borage for the win. I like sage too, and rosemary. Sage is great in teas and recipes, and you can burn it to clean the negative energy out of your home. We make sage bundles. So blah blah blah. Y'all saw the video where I do have a little sage plant that just keeps coming back. I could probably trim right now and make me a little bundle, and you can use it to, the Indians used it, to kind of clears the negative energy in a space. I'm sure there's more to it than that, but I think I saw a flea beetle on my corn. I saw something. Flea beetle. I don't think I've ever heard of that. cabbage moth, bean beetle. Where did I see that flea beetle? Oh, the chervil. I do see that word. The C-H-E-R. I'm terrible. I'm a numbers girl. Chervil. 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 C-H-E-R-V-I-L. Companion to radishes, improves growth and flavor. Chives. We do have a chives section in a no-till area. What's that other one? Interesting. Oh yeah, I was looking at that flea beetle. What did I say? Ooh, thyme deters the cabbage worm. I think we need some thyme around there too. We all need more thyme. Where's that flea beetle one? I hope you guys are paying attention. I saw it. So much to learn, so little time. Oh, catnip. Catnip deters the flea beetle. And I don't have my pamphlet. I think it's in the hiking bag or the camera bag. Improves growth. Oh, you can put chamomile with the cabbages and onions, improves growth and flavor. But I found wild chamomile. You guys have seen little plants, if you've seen the weeds and it looks like a little pineapple on top. These little, it's called pineapple weed. If you see pineapple weed, it looks like a little pineapple on top. And if you take that bud, that yellow piece, and crush it, it smells like pineapple. That's wild chamomile. So, if you need to sleep, you can always take those little pineapple weed. Again, I am not a doctor. Please consult your physician. This is just what I've learned. Is French parsley. Huh. And I don't have any parsley growing. Interesting. Thank you, chef. Plant catnip around your corn. I am okay and enjoying my break from YouTube. Yes. We all need a break. It is a fragile plant. Thank you. I know. See, I want everybody to share knowledge. Yep, Smudge. Smudge. Girl has been smudging. Oh, I understand, Minty. I've been thinking on you because I've been drying mint. Minty cactus. Yep, dry your mint. There's plenty of things I'm sure you can do with it. What else I need to know, guys? I'm going to need a melon patch, squash patch, potato section, pepper section, tomato section, my corn section, a cauliflower section, cabbage section. I think we're doing a second trough in the food forest for the asparagus. This is the only way we're going to learn, by going there and get our hands dirty and see. It is not always going to take. I am going to lose plants. That's why I started extra plants. Alright, what's everybody's plans? You need tarragon and chervil. Tarragon, huh? Okay. And if borage is that good for tomatoes, I'm thinking I might need some more of that too. Chervil. I know y'all probably laughing at me trying to pronounce it. I hope I made everyone laugh this morning. You're getting close to putting stuff in the ground, right? Oh yeah, you missed my forecast and why we're here. Our high today is 57 degrees and sunny. I am cool with that. But looking at my forecast, Saturday night, chance of snow. Not expecting it, but it can happen because Saturday night's low is 32. Sunday night's low is 32. So my plan is research, get the garden ready, see if I can get some stuff in the troughs in the greenhouse, because that 32 doesn't affect that too bad. But nothing else can go outside until after the weekend. We will do this Sunday hangout, 2 p.m. my time. We will do this Sunday hangout. I'll get that set up after this. Thank you, Fairbricks. Welcome back. I am canceling Memorial Day's weekend Sunday hangout. So what is that, the 24th? Because I'm really hoping that I can get out there and work. And I love hanging out with you guys. I'll try to do a pop-up. But if I've got me and Brian here, we can tag team some stuff and get a lot done in that hour, hour and a half it takes to do that. So I am canceling the 24th. I think I've made my mind up with that. I love hanging out with you guys, but as you see, I'm very ambitious. They all have to get in the ground. Our space has to be marked. We still have to finish tilling, get the rocks up. I think we're doing one more till, and then I can start marking sections. And as much as I hate stupid landscaping fabric, with the volume I'm trying to do, I think I'm going with landscaping fabric. We'll see. On Chevelle, it likes partial shade, but it's very delicate and fragile. Keep it in a pot. It's one of my favorite herbs. Chevelle. Part shade. And what do you do with it, Chef Civvy? Delicate. I think I'm going to put it in the old garden. Like I said, that old garden area has a fence. We already got the elderberry, the thimbleberry, the rhubarb, raspberries, strawberries. Hopefully we get some blueberries. I'm overwintering onion. I did a pot of lettuce, a pot of broccoli. I'm thinking a pot of spinach. And then maybe a pot of herbs. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. Texture is like cilantro. Is the flavor like cilantro? I could finish scrolling. Because I don't have cilantro started either. Like anything we use, I want extra garlic, extra onion, extra rosemary, extra thyme. I need to try to grow some ginger, because you can make ginger powder. I want sage. We use cilantro, we use cumin, we use oregano. And we all see that prices of these. Why are you drinking Mama's water? You have your own water. Prices on these spices are not going up. So if I can, you know, grow at least a jar full, save your spice jars, and if I can grow it and refill it myself, why not? Taste is like cilantro. I have seeds. I haven't tasted it. I haven't grown it. I'm going to have to look up more Chevelle. So what do you use tarragon and Chevelle for? I like cilantro. I mean, that goes good, you know, with Mexican dishes. Cumin's in our Mexican dishes. Oregano, a little bit goes in the taco seasoning, but not much. It's mostly for the Italian dishes. See, this brain. Thank you all for popping in, for the thumbs up, for the love and support. We are having fun and learning from each other. See, hopefully I said something that somebody didn't know, and I'm learning myself. Chicken for tarragon or veggies. Ooh, and a soup. Nice. Soup. Chicken for tarragon. Hi, Luke Garage. How are you? Hey, you want to get on camera? You're supposed to be seeping. It's just Mama's pen. Hello, Luke. How are you today? I did not get behind on chat, guys. Alright, so we'll have to look into the tarragon. I'm sure we have the Chevelle. I should have brought the herb seeds over. Another shade herb. Oh yeah, dill. I got dill growing. Cilantro likes the shade. interesting, people. Tarragon is great for seafood. That's what kind of we use dill for, other than the pickles. You use dill for other than like dill pickles or whatever. We mostly, when I harvest dill, it goes on our fish. We use dill. I plant it with the cucumbers, but I use it with the fish. I'm good. We signed the deed to a Colorado property. Well, congratulations. Colorado is a beautiful state, dude. Congratulations. Anyone else have any exciting news? I know graduations are going on. We got Memorial Day weekend. Anyone have any travel plans? Is everybody going to have fun in nature? You don't have to leave your house to have fun in nature. You can go in your front yard, have a picnic. We posted a video of Echo Lake yesterday. I want to get a couple shorts out of something. A scenic relaxation of our visit to Lake Talquin in Florida is about ready, so I should probably release that tomorrow. Cucumber deal. Stop. Cucumber, dill, red onion, lemon, and yogurt. Huh. Thank you, Chef. I appreciate you popping in this morning. I've learned quite a bit from you guys. And it was good to say good morning. Like I said, take my mind off the temps. I wasn't very happy when I see we're getting down to 32 for 2 nights. I'm like, well, but that's not the attitude I need to take. I just shift gears. You know, instead of getting things in the ground right now and in the pots, I can start working on the troughs. We can start planning spacing. We can finish getting the big rocks out of the food forest so we can till again. There are other things I can do with the chilly weather. So we're just going to go with the flow. I'll get some work done here soon. It's about 9 o'clock. I should make myself get to work. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to get to work at 7:30. So I said, I'm going to do a pop-up and tell my people hi. Good morning. I love you. Keep balance. Get the sunshine. Watch the animals. My little robin still hopping around here makes me smile. Took a bath in the bird bath. Just made me laugh. So laugh at the birds and how good life is. The sun is shining. My body works. I'm not bedridden. We all have our days, but you try to focus on the positive. And yes, we might get snow this weekend, but that's not stopping me. We're going to shift gears. Look, if you don't mind me asking, how much was the 5 acres? Yeah, that's just a round. And is it raw land? Wow. Okay. Thanks, dude. It's freaking cold here, too. Dude, 57 today. 57 is our high. Saturday and Sunday night, 32. Chance of snow Saturday night. So, yeah, me and Brian and I, will be joining. We'll do our Sunday hangout this weekend. But I'm hoping this is the last of winter and Memorial Day weekend. I am outside with my little sun hat protecting my part in my head. I'm gonna have to start wearing a hat. My face is getting red. Still here, just getting ready to go out into the world. Ugh. Well, it's only 7:45 your time, Mincy. So hopefully you beat the people. Yeah, I'm getting to. It's to the. I have to get to Walmart early. It's like take Brian to work and go to Walmart at 7:30 in the morning. That's my favorite time because I hate Walmart. Still here, getting ready. Maybe that was someone else that said they signed a deed for 5 acres. That was probably my brother. Undeveloped, off-grid. Wow. May have been Luke. 74 is our high. A lot of wind in Billings. It got windy yesterday. It got wind yesterday. So 74 is your high, and you're going to probably knock down 20 degrees tomorrow. Yep, cold front moved through. So for everyone who is east of us, I have no idea where this cold front is headed. But it's cold in Washington. It's getting cold in Montana. So I would assume it's heading east, and Saturday, Sunday night, 32. We'll be heading to Vegas. You'll be warm. Windy here today. Yep, there's a cold front moving across, guys. Watch your temps. Cover your plants. Are you fishing today, foraging? No, Chris, too windy. And your plants are still going good? It's so good to see everybody planting, fishing, getting outside. Hey, I just looked up, 111. 111. Maybe I should end this soon. Get to work. What does my little book? I appreciate everybody coming by. Okay, so first... Oh yeah, I'm growing celery too. I had celery last year. We have a celery head rooting in the house. And I think my sister's trying to do, I think she's got some lettuce. Because you can cut the bottom and let it root in water. So even though I started celery seeds, we also have a celery root. We got a head start on that. Doing that for me. And I think we have lettuce roots. I was checking to see what it said about the Cheville. Huh. I swear, everything fascinates me. Cheville comes from the Greek word meaning leaf of rejoicing, or cheer leaf. See, we're trying to bring cheer this morning, and you guys mentioned the cheer leaf. 16th century English herbalist confirmed this original meaning when he wrote, "It's good for old people. It rejoiceth and comforteth the heart and increaseth their strength." It's an annual plant, so it will be planted every year. Excellent for eye disorders. Again, this is not medical advice. Please consult your doctor. Interesting. It's good for your eyes. So much to learn. Alright, let's do a quick glance at tarragon. I don't know what all I'll get to, but I think I've seen those seeds. Please consult your doctor before starting any new herbal remedy or tincture. Always do your research. Not all herbs are created equal. Not all people are created equal. I mean, we're all equal, but our bodies are different. Let's check on chat real quick. You guys are awesome. Sticking around, supporting us. There are no words. We are amazed. We'll be 10 months old on the 25th. And we're approaching 2,300 hours. You guys were just chatting away. Too windy. I'll be outside flying a kite. That sounds like a great idea. Love you too. You all have a great rest of your week. Bye, Blonde Traveling. Thank you so much. And you gave me the recommendation for catnip, so I really can't wait to try that tea. That plant is doing really well. Ashley, catnip. I might have 4 plants. I think I got like 4 catnip, 2 echinacea, 2 barrages, maybe 4 catnip. There's probably 10 basil plants. Yes, I had tomato issues, but rode that out getting lots of tomatoes. However, cucumbers have been dumb. Every year is something, isn't it? They might pop up though, because I have a tendency, like when plants act dumb, then I get overambitious and plant more, and then we're screwed because that one's going and this one's going, and now I'm harvesting. Where do you live? Have fun in nature. I live in Rhode Island. We live in Montana. We are in northwest Montana. If anybody's looking for some property, they're fixing to sell both of my dads in Kentucky. Oklahoma. I really like Montana. I really like Montana. But sometimes the universe has its way of putting you where you belong. And why I think we belong in Montana, that might not be where we end up. All we need to do is just work hard, gain knowledge, and prepare for whatever the future has in store. Enjoy the present moment. Enjoy the moment and prepare for whatever future has in store. Do what you're passionate about. Does have the border, electric, and septic on it. Wow. I'll call. Nice. Whatever connections are made, they're made. Whatever disconnections are made, they're made. My husband makes too much to leave the state. We have almost paid for our house. Congratulations, Foraging. Congratulations. That is really great. The other one's a little over 9 acres. It has water, electric, septic, also on 2 sites. While, like I said, you live in the present moment, enjoy your body, plan your future, I am open-minded of where our path will take us. The money we have paid for this car is going to be saved for a down payment. I hope this time next year we will be showing off our 5 acres, y'all. Nice! I love Montana, but I also love expanding. I know it's funny you mentioned Colorado. Colorado is a pretty state. I'll go where God wants us to go. Enjoy the moment, spread love, do what you're passionate about, take care of your body, enjoy your body, work towards your path, but other doors open. And you have to be open-minded and willing to take those risks to sometimes walk through those doors. Please pray, though. I try to always send positive thoughts and prayers because I really believe everyone's going through something. They might not talk about it, but everybody's going through something, so I pray for everyone to I want everyone to have a wonderful day, meet your goals, take care of your health. There's a affirmation that's always in my head, and I won't. Hello, Grandma Teresa, only 2 minutes behind. By day and by night, we are being prospered in all of our interest. You might not see what's going on in the background of the universe. I don't know. I have to think positively. Sorry, I got off topic. I am paying attention now. You are fine, Blind. No. That is awesome. Yes, everybody connect. That is awesome. Is there bluegrass on that Kentucky property? The Colorado is so expensive to live in. It is, but so is Montana. So is Washington. You got, in the Southeast, there are things that are cheaper. There are things that are cheaper. But everybody has their advantages and their disadvantages. To me, you guys live in like Tornado Alley. I couldn't do that. I can deal with hurricanes. They are well said in advance. And you can bring your mattress in a center spot and just have a hurricane party, buckle down, or evacuate, whatever you choose. So I'm used to that. But tornadoes, no. I'll deal with the snow. And the East has too much traffic, your humidity. I don't know. And that's another thing I noticed, traveling across country. Foraging, you get 5 acres as well. It's kind of boring here in Rhode Island. I can imagine. No, I used to live there. Good morning, Angela. I'm just running my mouth. We've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. We're doing plant research. But I'm trying to keep up with chat. Good morning, Teresa. It's expensive everywhere. I think either way it's expensive. Well, yes, our gas prices may be higher than yours. I have no idea. Don't even ask me what they are. Some products are higher than in the South, but everything has its win-win. I mean, a lot of it is expensive. Prices are for rent. That's just a whole nother category. But luckily, we don't have sales tax here. Of course, they keep talking about it. Catnip is actually spread if you don't put it in pots. Good! Then I think it can take over the bottom of Medicine Hill. And thank you, Blonde, because then that means it needs to go, because I wanted to do a big pot of herbs, but I'm not going to be able to put mint in there because it'll spread and suffocate the other herbs. So yeah, maybe just a pot. But I think I want some of it to go, if the animals want it, they can have it, but then some protected in the garden space to where the pets are not getting to it. Thank you, Blonde Traveling. Yeah, I'm not going to put that in my... I was thinking of making a big herb pot for outside, but I don't know. Nothing's going outside. We're going 32 degrees this weekend. No one wants to live in Oklahoma. That's an advantage. I know. We stopped at a campground and seen our first storm. I mean, I didn't go in the storm shelter, but I'm like, what is that? Brian's like, that's the storm shelter. And then you have these big rat traps somewhere. Went down the road to a store. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I'm good on the bugs and the humidity and the tornadoes. It's nice to drive through and visit. But I was a mountain girl. We're going to be right north of the New Mexico border. Near Cortez. Cortez? I've traveled that way a few times. Sounds like near the Cortez area. I think it was Cortez, Colorado, and then we hit Gallup, New Mexico. Sorry. That was our RV trip. We might have done that in the van trip too. These trips get combined. I just got up, LOL. Nice. I get up at 5:45 in the morning. And I didn't want to start work yet. I'm going to regret this. No, it's 57 degrees. I mean, I have work to do outside, but I can't do all I want. So why not go live? Let's plan. Let's learn. That's not far from us, Luke. Oklahoma has some super cheap places to buy. I bet. And like I said, I mean, we can all have our dreams and our goals, but God will show you your path. You know, another door may open that is better than what you even imagined you could accomplish. So yes, build your path, and I may still do a video on that. But I do believe you have to be open-minded. Like back in the day, I never thought I'd live in Montana. There's a lot that I can't believe you did that. But a door opened, and I took that step, and here we are. And no eastbound. I like the growing season here. I know you guys get much close to Alamos. Think we travel through there. You're tempting me, Duke. I will get land. Just not sure where yet. With global warming, I guess I won't have winter anymore. Like an hour southish of Alamosa. We went there. I'm pretty sure we went through there. Ooh, Duke, you will see UFOs. I get up at 4, but then I go back to sleep when I get Troy off to work. I don't blame you. If you're getting up at 4, I'd go back to bed too. Good. Maybe I'll take me with. Maybe they'll take me with. How's your book coming, Angela? Oh, and Aunt Troy. Aren't you and Troy? Did I see a notification you guys are going live on Troy's account with a special guest? Please forgive me if I forget shout outs or... As you can see, my brain's in other areas. Good, maybe they'll take with. Now we're just driving through on 40. We will be in Texas in a few minutes. Fun! That's the way we take. We just stayed on 40 or Route 66 when we traveled through there. I-40 is like 7 miles from... Are you serious? We always take I-40. In fact, I grew up at the end of I-40. So I'm very familiar with I-40. But yeah, we do that. We always try to take Route 66, which is parts of it. You know, if you travel that way, there's a section you get off to get on 40. But they're kind of parallel. Anyways, back to our tarragon. Tarragon, ooh, it's a perennial shrub found in sunny, dry areas in western U.S. So the tarragon is a perennial. And it likes sunny, dry areas. Tarragon, perennial. See, I think it's important to know what's coming back and what's not when I plan this garden, because the more perennials, the less I have to do next year. Or who, you know, property owners, whoever. The less that has to happen. It's a perennial shrub, sunny. So far, that's what we've learned. Gotta go. Have a great day. Foraging. We may have to stop in for lunch sometime. That's an awesome idea, Blonde. You're always traveling I-40. Bye, Kenneth. Hope you have a great day. Heart's Humble still here. I need to get back on your playlist. I am trying to spread the love. Connection seems to be good today. We've been on an hour and a half, guys. You know I'm going to have to cut this so I can get to work. Yes, tonight we will be live. Rewrites are going well. I had to pause to write a short story for some of the dashers. I sow tarragon directly outside. Okay. I can probably do that Memorial Day weekend. There's not many things I sow direct. Lettuce, spinach, carrots, radishes, turnips. Not many things I sow direct. Because we have such a short season. I sow directly. They came out really funny. I read it live on Choice Channel last week. Oh, I have to go back and check that. I'm so busy, Miss Adventure. I'm trying to keep balance here. Alright, so back to tarragon. You sow directly, a perennial shrub that likes a sunny area. I'll look up spacing later. Makes a great tea. This is not medical advice. Please do your own research. We're just reading books. Tea for insomnia and hyperactivity. Tarragon tea. Improves digestion and promotes appetite. I know some people don't want their appetite promoted, but I'm sure there's times in our lives where we're not very hungry and we know we should eat. So maybe tarragon could help. The anise flavored leaves and flowering tops are used to season salads, sauces, soups, stews, eggs, meat, fish, and pickles. There's a recipe for a tarragon carrot soup. Huh. What is in that? You would need an onion, white rice, olive oil, carrots, tarragon, water, granulated kelp to taste, a seaweed. I'll probably go without the seaweed, but that sounds pretty interesting. Is there anything you guys would like for me to look up, grow, research later that you think? I got the recommendation of tarragon today and chervil. So, we are adding that to the list. We learned borage can go with the tomatoes. That's awesome. And the peppermint pots can surround the cabbage to help defeat some of the bugs. KM Mac, I'm just rambling and didn't even say hi, but only 1 minute behind. How are you, the KM Mac Project? So when I do my yellow, I'm trying the yellow watermelons from the KM Mac. If you guys have not checked them out, there's a yellow watermelon challenge. So that's where my full-grown melon idea came. We are doing baby watermelons, baby cantaloupe, full-grown yellow watermelons, full-grown cantaloupe, and a full-grown honeydew. Yep, I've gone crazy. I am going to do a One trough is going to have a sugar baby that I'm going to try to get to climb up, while the rest of the trough is going to have a yellow watermelon. So I want to try a yellow watermelon in the greenhouse and in the food forest. You're just joining Kay and Mac. Chance of snow Saturday night. The low Saturday night, and Sunday is 32. I was not happy to see that this morning, so I figured we'd do some plant research and try to figure out where all these plants are going to go in my head and what all packages. Yep, we are ending automatically in 29 because I can only go 2 hours. Didn't expect to go this long. Thank you all. What is your recommendation on spacing KMAC the full-grown watermelons? I mean, we're talking probably 2 feet. No, 3 feet. Yeah. What was your suggestion? I'll scroll down. Good morning, Sock and Minnow. Please check out the KMAC. Probably another month or so before I head there. But when I get to the new property, I want to do a bonfire camping party. Awesome idea. Awesome idea. Thank you so much. Duke, we want to do a fire live too. I know, I thought we have a little stove and I actually gathered some dead I cut the dead stuff off the raspberry plants. So we got twigs for our little tiny stove. But what's sad is we don't, I mean, it stays light. We're big sky country. It don't get dark until late. Gee, you are welcome. Well, I know I'm not supposed to live there in the town in Kentucky because it drains the living life out of me. I get it. I'm from North Carolina. Brian's from WV. I visited Kentucky once. I drove by the Jim Beam factory and had to, Daryl Boone, visited his grave. Blonde Gypsy, give me a warning before lunch so I can receive you properly. Good, thank you. I look forward to when I can. Anyone who wants to come and hang, hit me up. Will do foraging. Hello, Sock. Good morning, Angela. 2 feet should be fine for the yellow. We're gonna try some experiments. They're still looking good. I want to do a short for you. We will get ready to close this out. I appreciate you all. I've learned about some more plants, some more herbs. We got some spacing down. Some people gave me advice. Yeah, I have so much. I want to see melons. What plant is a companion for melons? I mean, of course, I can look on the internet. Yeah, I know corn can go with pumpkins. I'm not seeing anything a companion to... I'll have to look up and make sure. I like companion planting. I don't like doing a bunch of pest control. I don't like, you know. 6 to 8 is common. I think 4 is plenty. 2 feet should be fine. See, and I was thinking 3 feet, so yeah, you're thinking 4. 2 would work. Well, one's going in a big trough, and then I think I'm going to have a sugar baby climb the vine. I'm experimenting. I want to see. And then the rest of them will have to go out in a melon patch in a very sunny area. And we'll see what I get. I think I still have, I think all 6 of my yellow watermelons are going. I have 12 Parks Whopper tomatoes. And I can't go in the ground for at least another 10 days. I'll have to check the forecast. I'm going to be making Dutch oven biscuits. Oh, man. What? When you get done, ship it. You doing your live tomorrow night, or are you doing a pop-up, KMAC? I just woke up with a pop-up today. I saw the weather, and It kind of made me sad, and I looked and I was like, not ready for what. It's like, really? We're freezing? Fine, let's go live. Brighten people's day. Say good morning. We love you. Thank you for all the love and support. I know people are busy right now. We're taking breaks. We got graduations coming up. Memorial Day weekend's coming up. It's camping season. So everybody is gardening season. Everybody's super busy. So I wanted to take some time this morning just to say hello. We love you. Appreciate all the support. We did order a mug from Jamie. If you have not checked out Devil Dog's Keeper Jamie, I'll do a short about, I'm thinking maybe I'll wait till I get the second mug and then we can do a video showing both mugs. I don't know. There's so many ideas in this brain. Lake Talquin in Florida, scenic relaxation. I should probably get that ready. I'll probably have it published tomorrow. Maybe we can throw some shorts. Try to get an update on tomorrow night. Okay, you are doing it on your Friday night. So we have Miss Adventure on Adventure America's channel tonight with a special guest. Check out Adventure America. We have the Kay and Mac project going on tomorrow night. I apologize if I miss anyone. Always check because we're all doing pop-ups when convenient for us. And I woke up. I wanted to say hi to my friends. Turn this frown upside down considering I saw snow this weekend. So we have planned the garden. I'll continue researching, planning, get my work done, get my chores done, and it's about time I can at least put some stuff in troughs. Finish transplanting. There's 2 trays in the greenhouse, 2 trays in the house, and I want to start another tray. We'll see if I do that though. A couple of guests are planned. Yay! So check out Adventure America if you guys are not connected. The Kay and Mac Project 69. All this, everyone's great. I'm kind of liking Evie Mucks just because I didn't want to deal with trolls. I should have posted a link. We need to start letting people join and share and can talk to me without having to type it. I could have shared a link this morning. But I wanted to say hi. Tomorrow's Happy Friday. Get your work done. Happy gardening. Don't forget to get time in nature. Winter will be here before you know it. So go sit on your porch. Put your feet on the ground if you can. Be mindful. Be happy. Brighten somebody's day. Crack a joke. I'm just leaving. Hello, Troy Sutton. How is your garden today? Yep, everybody say goodbye. I will finish plant research later. We have plenty. I need to get the rest of my books. There's just, if I sit here and read books, then nothing's getting done out there. Thank you, Hearts Humble. I'm putting you back on. Get your hours up. Thank you all for who's popped in and just sat back and watched. Thank you, Kay and Mac. I'm so excited. Especially the Parks Whopper. They're looking lovely. And my watermelons. So we're going to try one in the greenhouse, the other outside. I'm super excited. You guys have made my day. Yes, we're getting in the freezing. Yes, I might see snow this weekend. But I know the future's bright. Memorial Day weekend. We'll cancel our Sunday hangout. And we're going to hit it hard in the garden, guys. Please have a great day. Spread love and gratitude. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you all.